Hey YouTube, how you doing? So the other day when I did my everyday carry, I forgot to mention that I usually wear this paracord bracelet. I got this at LL Bean, just a simple one. I like pink, I'm usually wearing pink, so it matches. I got this years ago, so I don't remember how much it was. And I also made my own. If you go to Rewild University on YouTube and search his channel for quick release paracord bracelet, he shows you step-by-step how to make it. My first one came out better than this one, but this is, I think that's called an Ashley knot, and it just goes on like that. So it stays on, and it's real quick to put on and off. There's no buckle or anything. And if you need to use it, all you do is you push this. See how this is just, you burn that to make it a little bigger and to stay. You just push that through. Wouldn't take much at all to open this up and just totally unravel it. Whereas these you'd have to really work hard to get those out of there. Well, this isn't just another one I bought. I just thought the color was cool, and it just has a compass on it. Oh, and it also has a whistle. I'll blow it so you can hear it. Shh. That's kind of a weak whistle, but a whistle nonetheless. So if you're trying to call people you may be with or call for help. One time I thought I was going to have to use this whistle. I was camping with a bunch of guys. I was the only woman, so I went pretty, to go to the bathroom, quite a distance, and then I was coming back and just didn't leave and come back in a straight line, so I had missed it. I'd missed where we were camped, and I'm trying to think. I don't think it was dark, but I couldn't find them. I think it might have been dark actually, and I just was like, uh-oh, I know I didn't walk this far, so where are they? I eventually figured it out, but I was considering blowing this whistle so they could, yell so I could find them. But we were stealth camping, and also I knew they would have teased me about it, so I didn't even bother. Just act like nothing happened and found my way back. This is like what I use when I go camping, because it has a bunch of stuff on it. It has a can opener, which you can supposedly open up and use without taking the bracelet apart. I can't imagine trying to use that can opener, but nonetheless, thought it was cool. Has a compass, which is kind of easy just to look at your wrist instead of taking out your compass. Has a little flint there, a little striker. Not just a flint. I wish it had a striker also. There's some that have a striker here, but this one doesn't. But it has a whistle. And blow this one, see if it's any better. Shh. Nah, it's pretty weak too. So I do have a regular whistle, but that would work if just somebody's close by and you're trying to signal them. This was pretty expensive. You measure your wrist and you send them, and they custom make it. So this was like 40 bucks on eBay. Kind of overpriced, I think. This, of course, made myself, so you just buy the paracord. I tried to make one with thicker paracord and it came out really awful. So you definitely want to use the thinnest paracord you can. But this is my everyday one. So I had a story to tell about this. I had just made my first one. It came out really good for the first try. And then 24 hours later, I was going to pick up my kayak at Dick's Sporting Goods. It wasn't really near my house. It was probably almost an hour away on the other side of Boston. That's the only one that had the kind that I wanted. So I bought it at Dick's, and then the two guys there were trying, they tried their best to tie it down, but they didn't do a very good job. They didn't really know what they were doing, and neither did I, so I couldn't advise them. But they did tie down the bow and the stern, and then to the roof rack. But on my way home, I see the strap in the front of the car on the bow just unraveling. The way they did it, it just wasn't secured enough. So the wind was just making it unravel, and I saw it getting looser and looser. I was getting so nervous. I had visions of my kayak, my brand new kayak, going flying. So, and I was on the Tobin Bridge, and there's no breakdown lanes on the Tobin Bridge, so I couldn't even pull over. I put my hazard lights on, I drove really slow, and as soon as I could pull over right after the bridge, I did. And the strap was pretty much useless. I couldn't figure out how it broke or how to even use it anymore. So I had to take apart my paracord bracelet. I just quickly unraveled it and used it to tie down the kayak in the front to the little loop under the car, right there on the highway. So you think you never need them, but it wasn't exactly a survival situation, but it was an important situation. I was able to use it. I think if I could make myself one in pink, I would wear it more often. I'm not crazy about the color. It doesn't match. Oh, it matched today, actually. I'll wear it. Actually matches what I'm wearing today, so I think I'll put this one on instead. Alright, so this is a supplement to my EDC video I forgot to mention, and that kind of rounds out my kit, I guess. Thanks for watching. Take care.